music makers, and we are...
Let's rock. 3, 2, 1. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I know what you guys are thinking. Why is she so cute? Like, how can you go away for a month and come back looking this cute? If you're new on this channel, thank you so much for watching. And if you're watching this video and you haven't subscribed yet, kindly click the subscribe button right there down below. That red button, once you click it, it's gonna turn white. I'll give you a second. Thank you. And if you've been here and like you're a returning subscriber, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for the constant support. And yeah, I'm really sorry for not being present. I'm sorry for not being here for a while. You know, sometimes like when you're going through a lot of changes and you are going through a lot of emotional change as well, you tend to also get demotivated. I've just been going through a lot of changes and I was demotivated for the longest of time, and I'm back and I just want to be like as consistent as I was. If anything, I want to go back to having KellyB Mondays and making KellyB Mondays a thing and actually posting every Monday. I'd really love to go back to that. And yeah, I'm just here to tell you guys that I'm back and I'm better and I have a ring light. Laibona kamahlong. Laibo. Anyway guys, thank you so much for returning. If you're a returning subscriber, and if you're new, welcome, and I hope that you enjoy this channel. So I'm actually shooting my intro after I actually shot the video, right? Because I didn't know what to do with the video. I didn't know where to go with it. I didn't, you know, when you've been away for a while and you're back, now you don't know where to start. Like, do I start off where I left the other time, or do I start on a clean slate? And if I do start on a clean slate, how do I start? Now here, this is my start by starting. I am back, and these are going to be my quarantine conversations. So quarantine conversations aren't literally just going to be me sitting down like this and talking to you guys. It's gonna be everything. It's going to be my sit downs, it's going to be my story times, it's going to be me cooking. That's just going to be quarantine conversations with KellyB. And I've decided to do that now because I can't be vlogging, I can't go to the market, I can't, you know. So all I have now is you, and you have me. We should be lonely together. But yeah, this is what I'm going to be doing moving forward. And yeah, I literally like just took a different approach with this video because I didn't write anything down. I didn't know what I was going to talk about. Usually I journal all my things. I journal like each and every episode or each and every video. If it's not a spontaneous video, if it's like a sit down, I literally like jot everything down and say, okay, this is what I'm going to talk about today. But because I didn't know what I was going to talk about today, but I knew that I wanted to record, I was just like, let's just see how it goes. And this is really going to be a cool video. I think you're going to enjoy it. I open up a bit more than I usually open up. I talk about my father, I talk about being home, being lonely, I talk about turning 26. And yeah, I talk about friendships, I talk about everything. Literally, this is just like a catch-up session because I haven't been here in a while. So I just thought I should update you guys and let you guys know what has been happening in my life and why I have been MIA. I trust that you'll enjoy this video. Please like the video. You don't have to watch all of it. Just like it now. Just click that like button. Thank you. I'm joking, but it's gonna be a super cool video. enjoy, and let's get into it. So yeah, I'm back, cute as always. Guys, I feel extra cute today, not because of like my makeup or my hair or my new shirt that I got for 150 at H&M. But because of this lighting, I just feel like the ring lights, like, yeah, it's like a glow. Yeah, but I also just wanted to tell you guys that you can get this shirt if you want it. It's such a cute shirt. It was on sale at H&M. I think the original price was like 300 and something, but it's 150. So yeah, I just had to put you guys on because and of course I'm rocking my modish hair curls. I know I had said that I'm going to do my 1K giveaway, and I've been saying I'm gonna do a giveaway. It's been like, it's long overdue, but because of the lockdown, so much has been happening, but the giveaway is still on. I am still giving away hair, and I think I'm also gonna give away like some nice nails. Okay, today is the 25th of May, and my channel, The River Gomorrah, has been on a production break, but we are back today. If you haven't watched Gomorrah, please go watch it. If you haven't watched The River, go watch it. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. I know I've said that before, but no. Anyway, yeah, sure. So much has been happening, but I just think I want to start off by saying I'm sorry for like not posting. Like, yeah, and it's as if like maybe I don't take the channel seriously because I'm very much inconsistent, but I am really trying to get back into like being consistent again and actually like doing this whole thing. So as you guys can see, I'm a bit bright today. I've gained so much complexion during this lockdown, and it's not just that, but I bought a ring light yesterday, I think, but now I'm so much better. And yeah, it's almost the second half of the year, and I'm super grateful for everything that's been happening throughout. Like, I think with the first half of the year, there was just a lot of, I don't know how to put it, maybe I needed a break. I personally, I for one feel like I needed the break. Like, lockdown happened like fun now. Maybe for someone else it would have been like, nah, because I know that like we all had planned out our year. This was supposed to be that great year that like everything just comes together for all of us and we just all blossom, because I mean it's 2020. And before lockdown, a few friends of mine got jobs, others got promoted, others bought cars, you know, like so much was happening. I feel like so much was happening in our lives and we were so excited. Like, some people felt like, what's that game? Like, yeah, I see things are gaining momentum and everything is coming along great. And then this pandemic happened, and before that I was just like dealing with a lot of issues that being alone. Like, I was just not comfortable with being alone anymore. I don't know how to put it, but I just did not want to be alone because I was just very lonely. So a month, like the whole of March, I've been going home throughout, like every weekend. I spent like every weekend at home. It was a friend's grandfather's funeral at that time. So lockdown, and I was just like, I just thought, because okay, now I'm home and I've been lonely, things are gonna be great. Obviously, I'm with my parents, I'm with my mom, I get to spend a lot of time with my mother, and if you go back to my mom was working throughout like the whole COVID-19 lockdown. And it was very like weird. I think sometimes like God will put you in a space, or like, yeah, a space whereby you are very uncomfortable and you don't want to deal with like certain things, and like, like so that you can deal with them and go through them. That's why it's very important to like literally always go through things and not dwell on things for like a long period of time. I was having a conversation with a friend of mine like on our way back home at that time, and he said to me, you need to stop feeling sorry for yourself. And like at that time, obviously I just took it lightly, but when I was home and doing a whole lot of self-introspection, I actually came to a point of realization that I actually feel sorry for myself, and yeah, that needed to stop. So excuse me, I hope we're on the same page. So I was home and I spent my birthday alone. My dad was there, yes, but it wasn't like in a party. It was just the thing in the morning. He's just like, oh, happy birthday. My mom was at work and I was alone throughout the whole day. And I was so sad. I was really sad, guys. I was so sad because like I'm very big on birthdays. I love birthdays. I love like celebrating and all of that. And I'm not used to like spending my birthdays alone. So this time around I was alone and it was like very different. And it was so weird because before lockdown I've been alone and I've been saying to God, yo, I don't want to be alone. I'm so tired of being alone. I just want to be surrounded by love and warmth and all of that. And now it's my birthday. This is like a new chapter of my life. And I was like very uncomfortable with that. I wasn't pleased at all. Like I just felt like yeah, it wasn't nice at all. But at a later stage, I just like realized that maybe God wanted me to close that chapter of 25 like that. And he wanted me to be comfortable in an uncomfortable zone. I don't know if I'm making sense, but I was very much uncomfortable, but God wanted me to be comfortable with that. The past couple of weeks have not been easy on anyone, and it also hasn't been easy on me as well. I remember after I posted the last video I posted, someone sent me a WhatsApp text and they were like, dude, are you okay? And I'm like, yeah, sure, why, what's up? And then she was like, no, I just like thought that's not you, like your energy was like a bit down, you know, the KellyB that I know, blah blah blah. And I was like, no dude, what are you on about? I'm okay. But I think she had a point, because like obviously I was not okay, and like not that I wasn't okay, but emotionally I was just all over the place. And yeah, I think I'm in like such a great space at this point in time. I don't want to say great, but I'm in such a good space. I'm in a good space. I think I'm back to my normal routine. I'm back in Johannesburg and I'm just like doing me all over again. And it was super great being home, because I just got to remind myself of who I am and draw myself towards myself again, you know, because I was going through like a few things before I left Johannesburg. I think it's so important to actually like let you guys into my space and not be ashamed or shy, because I just feel like I've been like so shy. For example, like I'm not gonna record because I'm not okay emotionally, but at the end of the day, you guys are my subscribers and you guys are literally YouTube family, and I think we should share more than just that, because I feel like we're all going through one and the same things, and maybe like I'm advising like what I have to say would make someone else on the receiving end like better, like feel better, because we're going through the same thing. Take So I just talked to a friend of mine, and he actually just like reminded me that if you want to do a sit down video and you want to open up to people, you should fully open up. So I think I just want to share like the story as well. Like I'm very selective with what I choose to share, and I never want to share things that are like way too personal and or things that like make me emotional. But yeah. Okay, who's up? So yeah, one of like the things that actually like, I don't know, made me really sad throughout the past like few months was my relationship with my dad, right? So I don't have the best of relationships with my father, and like we've never been like really close. I think like so I clash, and I hardly talk about my father Like I like hardly talk about my dad. And please don't get me wrong, this does not mean that I don't love him. This does not mean that I do not care for him, because like with parents it's very different. You don't learn how to love them like you learn how to love other people. Like, because they're like a part of your DNA, yabo? So with them it's not a thing, no. But yeah, our relationship has not been like the best of relationships, and beginning of the year it was just like, whoa, yeah, it was like just a bit rocky. But now I'm proud to announce but now like it's getting somewhere. So I like there's just like so much history there, and I don't really want to get into it. But like, yeah, me and my dad have never had like, maybe we have had when I was like young, maybe we've had a good relationship when I was young, but growing up our relationship was like very rocky. It was never like a father and daughter type of relationship, and I can't say it is now, but I think we're trying. I think this lockdown also helped me reconnect with him to a certain degree that like I actually never thought like we'd get to. For example, like it's always been like a thing of hi, dumelang, my dad, like throughout. We live in the same house, and yeah, I see him like all the time when I'm home. Like he's always there, but we don't talk. But this time around things like were a bit different, and I got to see that like I know he loves me, but obviously like but this time around I think I got to like see it a bit, because we'd talk and he'd actually ask me like, how's work, how are things, and he gave me some dope like advice like on how to approach life and like just how to navigate myself through the corporate world and all of that. And I think for me it's just something that I've always longed for. I won't say I have daddy issues or anything, but it's just like I've always just longed to have a conversation with my dad, just like a conversation with him. And yeah, like just to know that he's there and he thinks of me. Now he even sends me like texts randomly, which I find very cute. He texts me, like he sends me texts, and like yeah, I think we really are trying to work on our relationship, because I for one always say I believe that there's no perfect relationship or perfect friendship or whatever, or perfect family, because there is no perfect individual. And just to see that he's actually opening up and he's letting me into his space in the way that he's letting me in, and I'm also letting him in my space. Yeah, like I think like we'll get somewhere. I think we'll get somewhere with time. But so far like I'm pleased with how things are going. I'm very, very much pleased. And he supports my channel. He doesn't watch the channel, of course, but he knows I have a YouTube channel and he's rooting for me. He always says, go tell it, Sava. Things like that. I think I'm a potato love. Anywho, that's just that and that, yeah. So like I was saying, I'm very like selective and I don't really open up a lot. Even to like maybe some close friends. Like I'm very picky with who I'm vulnerable around. I don't know why. It's not a thing where like I get happy about or whatever. That's why most of my friends like just think I'm the strong friend, the funny friend, the cute friend that doesn't have like problems and stuff like that. I'm just like I can't complain, I can't and stuff like that. So I'm also working on that. And I think this is like a big step for me, and it's a huge transition, because I wouldn't have like talked about my dad like that, I wouldn't have like even said anything about him. But I have a dad and we don't have the best of relationships, but I love him with all my heart, and I'm super, super grateful that he's still there and he's present, and I can say my dad is there. Yeah. So yeah, that's that on that. That's just that on that. And yeah, I just think like sometimes like everything happens for a reason. Had it not been for lockdown, I wouldn't have built a relationship with my dad, because beginning of the year our relationship was like really, really bad. And I didn't even know if he was going to be comfortable with me being in his space like that, because I was obviously going to be home throughout the whole of lockdown. So I wasn't even sure if he was going to be comfortable with me being home for a long period of time. And I also wasn't sure if I was going to be comfortable with being home in the same space as him. But I'm very thankful that lockdown happened in the way that it happened, and I'm so glad that we got to, even if we have not talked about things or ironed out like a lot of things, I'm just like really grateful that we got to like, I don't know, create a certain like a different platform. So yeah, I'm very thankful that like a lot of things happened in the way that they happened. I'm thankful that I got to spend a lot of time with my mom. You know, like when she wasn't working, I was like there at home with her, because I think with my mom's pattern is it's work, home, work, home, work, home, and she's not in touch with like a lot of other things. So having someone around, like having me there, like really did her some good, because I would cook when she goes to work, when she gets back home. I've already cooked, things are sorted, you know, we got to bond, work on our relationship. And yeah, like my mom is like literally my best friend, so I think like that was like very, very cool. Yeah, I got to spend time with her. I think like now I'm emotional, like, and I think you guys should also share in the comment section down below. Share what you're most grateful for, like one thing that happened throughout this lockdown that you're grateful for. It could be a thing, you were like jogging every day, you were consistent with your diet, you were taking better care of your skin, you were being a better person, you were being kinder to you. You know, it can literally just be anything and everything. And also one other thing that I'm super, super grateful for is my relationship with my best friend. Me and Yvonne have been friends since like 2004, and we've been like really good friends since then. And I think it was 2 years ago, if not 3 years ago, like our relationship just started becoming a bit rocky, because you know how distance is. Distance will literally affect your relationship with your spouse or your friend. But yeah, I think we got to reconnect during the lockdown, and yeah, I'm just really grateful that like the spark is still there. Like I hate friendship breakups. Like I really, really hate friendship breakups. I went through a friendship breakup 2 years ago, and man, that's just so hurt. I did that on purpose. Like the potato thing, I did it on purpose. But like it's still like really hurt. I went through a friendship breakup, and yeah, it wasn't nice. So I really wasn't like ready to go through another friendship breakup. And I always say, like, I'm not a difficult person, I'm such an easy person. And yes, maybe I might be like stubborn every now and then, but I'm very easy. And if there's one thing that I expect out of relationships, if I am to have expectations, be it a relationship with someone, be it like just a friendship, whatever, I just don't want someone to give up on me, because I'm very patient with people, and I just like want the same. I just did a whole lot of self-introspection throughout the whole lockdown, and I forgave myself for like a lot of things, and I just got to accept like a lot of things and work on my relationships with my people, because I even said beginning of the year that I want to be a better person, not only for myself but for my family and my friends as well. So yeah, I think I'm trying. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you enjoyed this video, kindly give it a thumbs up, and if you did not enjoy this video, kindly give it a thumbs up. And yeah, let's engage there in the comment section down below. Tell me what you've learned about yourself throughout this lockdown period, or what are you most grateful for. And And yeah, because I just believe that in life there's always lessons to be learned. So we have to be grateful for something. Maybe something good came out of this lockdown for you. And yeah, thank you once again for watching this video, and I will see you in my next video, which should probably be soon.